What up, what up? It's Ace OG, back in the top, back in the video. So the title of this video is gonna be, YouTube is the new retirement plan. At least that's what I think I'm gonna name the video, but I may name it something different, we'll see. So admin notes, thanks again all subscribe to the channel. Definitely keep pushing the video out. You leverage, you better sales. So it's Christmas Eve, 2024. We're gonna turn the camera around for you, so you guys can see this. So normally this park right here is actually pretty bustling. A lot of folks sitting on benches and stuff like that. But it is cold. It's actually snowing a little bit around here right now. So this thing is totally empty. Nobody's in DC right now, y'all. Like seriously, like it's pretty ghost townish around here right now. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. And actually I'm at work. I'm at lunch right now. I chose to work today because I have to save my PTO up, my leave, my vacation, because 2025 is gonna be lit, y'all. For me anyway. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm gonna be traveling overseas a couple of times in 2025, to include areas around the state, around the United States. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be lit. I ain't gonna lie. I am really excited about 2025. But anyway, let's get into it. So YouTube is a new retirement plan. So I know some YouTube content creators recently, DoorDash and some of these other folks have inspired folks 50 and over to create YouTube channels. And in the Black community, and I would say some other communities as well, but I'm gonna talk about the Black community to a certain degree as of right now. A lot of older people, whether it be male or female, in their 50s and 60s, don't have retirement plans. They don't have 401ks. They don't have 403ks. 403k is what you get when it's available to you if you work for a nonprofit. Like for myself, even though my job works somewhat for the government to a certain degree, I work for a nonprofit, right? So even though I'm salaried, I'm still not a government worker to a certain degree, right? So instead of them giving me a 401k offer for retirement, I have a 403k. Only difference is that, if I was working for government, I would have the 401k. Because I work for a nonprofit, I have a 403k, right? And actually, they match pretty, they're matching for the 403k for the nonprofit I work for. It's crazy, actually. I ain't gonna front. And truth be told, for a long time, I did not believe in retirement plans because it's so volatile. I didn't have a retirement plan in that sense in 2008 when the economy crashed with the recession. But I can only imagine that a lot of folks that had stocks and some investments in their 401ks in 2008 got wiped out. So it's kind of scary, to know that you have money in a 401k and a disaster can happen and boom, your money is gone. At least more than half of it, right? Some folks lost their whole life savings during that time. It's crazy. So to a certain degree, for a long time, I did not believe in 401ks. But I will say the way I've moved my money around and my investments and just knowing I have residual income, investing in a 403k for myself right now actually makes sense. It does. But moving over to the topic, YouTube is my retirement plan as well, because I can literally make content up here that can make me money for the rest of my life. That's just real, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of folks that have videos out there on YouTube that keeps generating revenue every single month for them. It may not be big money, but it's still money, it's still income coming in, right? And for the folks that are in their 50s and 60s right now, they have never invested in their retirement plan. They never had a 401k. They never had a retirement pension, right? Let's say you go on vacation, or you going to the store, or you going to visit your mom or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, pick up your phone and record, right? You was gonna do it anyway. So why not record it and get paid for it? If you're a retiree right now that's not working right now, you have no job, you can literally get on YouTube and start creating content, and then depending on how good your content is, you can get monetized pretty quickly, and this money is coming into your pocket every single month. There's revenue that you can live off of. You know what I'm saying? I did say in a couple of videos before that, a lot of times when you first start off on YouTube, when you get monetized, it's not necessarily light changing money. It's for like paying bills. But if you're already retired, you know, all money is good money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the beggars can be choosers to a certain degree. I'm not saying they're forced to begging for money. I'm just saying, like, if you're having a hard time making it, because, you know, there's a lot of folks out there that's on Social Security right now that they're not doing good, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Social Security don't pay you nothing. So you got folks that's like 65 and over, right? That is on Social Security. Didn't have a job that gave them a pension, didn't have a job that had a 401k or retirement plan. So they're literally living off Social Security. And I don't know how these folks are making it. I just don't. This economy is just too crazy. I mean, just imagine being in your late 60s and you got a roommate with somebody because you cannot afford enough to pay for your own apartment, you know, to live in. You got a roommate with somebody. That's crazy. But I know folks are doing it, you know what I'm saying? There's no shade to them. I'm just saying, like, you know, like it's not a place that somebody at that age in life wants to be at. You know what I'm saying? And you know, getting on YouTube can supplement for that. It can help you get out of that situation. It can help you, you know, make some money that's going to be able to get you out of that situation, right? I don't want anybody to be around here suffering because, you know, because they didn't make good choices, or maybe the choice they had to make during the time was something they had to make, but, you know, in the process, you know, their financial situation got really messed up. And you know, having retirement is you know, folks don't really think about this when they're younger, but putting something in place for retirement is critical. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some folks make it seem like, oh, you know, I didn't even know I'm gonna live this long, so like why invest in it? Why think about retirement? If you got a family, that is irresponsible thinking. Let me say that again. If you have a family, that is irresponsible thinking, because, you know, what if you do live until you're 65, 70, 75, 80, and you put nothing in place for retirement? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, nobody wants to take care of you in your older age financially. You know what I'm saying? If you already can help yourself do it, especially with guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how guys don't understand this concept. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, early gratification of money and finances will always screw men over. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to save, you know how to invest as a guy, you can always come out on the short end of the stick every single time, because you're not thinking about the future. You're thinking about, you know, what's the present is, and that's not good thinking, y'all. That's not critical thinking. But yeah, YouTube can be a new retirement. It really can. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I encourage anybody that's in older age right now. You know, you determine what older age is for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if you're in older age right now where you're not working anymore, get on YouTube and start recording videos. Bottom line, you know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, this money you make from YouTube could actually save your life. It really can, all right? So, you want me to discuss the topic or something to benefit your channel, email me at asog757@gmail.com. My email address, description below. I may be up here tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure because it's Christmas tomorrow. So I may, you know, take a day off. Who knows? But we'll see. But Merry Christmas, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Say so G. Signing out. I'm gone.